my reading wrap up for the 8 books that I read in the month of April. And we started with a banger with Dungeon Crawler Carl. I was so excited to get into this series and it did not disappoint. I highly recommend listening to it while reading and you won't regret ever meeting Princess Donut. Then this book, Main Characters, has been on my TBR for forever, and honestly, I did not know that I was going to love it as much as I did. It was really giving The Parent Trap for adults, but instead of pranks that they give on their sisters, they're dealing with real life situations, and I ended up giving this 4 stars. And then we got into another 400+ page fantasy book. This is Starside by Alex Aster. I enjoyed the book, but I don't think I'll be continuing the series. I just couldn't get into it as much as I would have liked. And after all of that fantasy, I kind of wanted to escape into a different reality, so I picked up The Book Bewitched by Meg Schaefer. Now, I did DNF the first book I read by her, which was The Wishing Game, so I was having higher expectations for this. There's nothing bad about it, but it just didn't keep my attention. This is Adventure is Out There by Liz Braswell, is a part of the Disney Twisted Tales series. And the premise of this is, what if Ellie was the one who went up to Paradise Falls? Obviously, it's based off the movie Up. I read a lot of the Disney Twisted Tales, and I will say that this one was chunky, over 400 pages, so I thought we could have just condensed it like 150 pages and could have gotten the same explanation. And just know for this series, you do not have to read it in any specific order. You can pick your favorite characters and go from there. Why not stay on the Disney train? I picked up this young adult read because honestly, who doesn't want more whimsy and Disney books? This is called Cinderella and the Beast, or Beauty and the Glass Slipper, because it is the princess swap. I believe there's 4 books out so far, and so it's basically kind of a retelling of the princess stories if they swapped places. Another fantasy book this month, Who Even Am I? But yes, I am continuing the Zodiac Academy series with The Reckoning. This book pissed me off the most out of the series so far. Am I going to continue the series? Yes. I can't even give away why it pissed me off because that would ruin it for you, and I don't want it to ruin it for you. But there is something, even though this series is driving me crazy, there's something that makes me want to continue it, and I don't know why. Not least, we had a fiction read. This is The Wedding People. This has been on my TBR for absolutely the longest time, since last year and more, and it really started off the bat kind of wild and crazy, and we went on a journey with this read. I read 8 books this month, which is kind of crazy. It's my lowest so far this year, and it's my lowest average stars rating, which is really sad, so I'm hoping for better reads in the next month. If you've read any of these, let me know your thoughts in the comments, and based off of these, what should I read next month?